Hello, it's Andy and today I'm bringing you my April TBR. So apparently I'm behind on the trend right now. It's the 25th of March and I've seen so many TBRs. Tori's asking me when my TBR's coming out. I've just watched Becca's TBR and thought, you know what, I'll just do it. I'll just get it done. Now, this month's TBR is a bit of a weird one. Like, it's a bit of a tipping point for me, TBR wise. So I only have currently 18 unread books on my TBR. Physical TBR. We're not talking about the Kindle. We don't talk about the Kindle. That doesn't count. So physically on my TBR I have 18 books. Now, I would like to get through as many of them as I can. However, I also have 2 pre-orders to come in that I haven't read yet. I have more pre-orders than that, but the rest of them I've already read and I'm just waiting for physical copies to come out. So the 2 that I've got that I would like to get on my TBR are Unbound by Peyton Corinne and The Name Game by Beth O'Leary. I also have an ARC, Embrace by Balcabra, which is the 4th book in that series. Yes, Collide, Spiral and Revolve are the first 3, and then Embrace, which is a funny story because I got rejected when I applied for it on NetGalley, and then the publisher reached out from their email, like from the publisher, to ask if I wanted an e-ARC. So does this mean I made it? Have I made it? Is this what it feels like to make it? Anyway, I also want to... This is where it gets me. So, the next book in the Shadowhunter Chronicles main body comes out on the 3rd of November, which apparently is a very popular publishing day, because I think all of my November pre-orders come out on the 3rd, which is really weird. So, the next book, which is The Last King of Fairy, comes out on the 11th of November. Now, it is a Blackthorn lean-in book. It follows the Blackthorn children, the younger ones, and the Blackthorn series trilogy was not my favourite, so it's the one I remember least. But these books are so interconnected, and they're like, it's such a domino effect, such a ripple effect throughout the entire series, that I don't feel like I can pick up The Last King of Fairy without rereading every other book in the Shadowhunter world. So, ideally, I would like to get the first 3 on this month's TBR. I'm really hoping somehow I'll finish the last 3 books I've got to read this month and be able to tack on to City of Bones this month. But yeah, basically from now on I'm going to be trying to charge through the Shadowhunter books as much as I can before November so that I can get up to date and get all that information into my head before The Last King of Fairy comes out. So, that being said, we've got a lot to get through. So, I'm going to pull my 10 prompts and see how we go. Okay, prompt number 1. I've discovered I need to do this left-handed because the camera is on the left-hand side of my phone. So if I put this arm up, I block me. So, here we go. Prompt number 1. Why have I got lesson number 1 from Milan 2 stuck in my head? That might be niche. Is it upside down? It is upside down. Yes, it is. There we go. Oh, focus. It says, read a book that was written before you were born. I think the only one of those I have is a Patricia Cornwell book. I don't think this is going to happen. I think we put this in the no jar. I forgot to get the no jar. Here we go. This is my no jar. It was my 12 and 12 last year, but I don't have enough books to do 12 and 12 this year. So this is a jar that I put my nose in because I'm very good at catching up with my older books. So I don't have anything that was written before I was born. Especially not on my TBR. The only thing I probably do have some other books that were written before I was born, but my Patricia Cornwell books, at least 2 of them were written before 3 of them maybe were written before I was born. I do also have some classics and some Narnia. I am not getting into rereading Narnia. This is a no, but it's not a never. This one could go back in, but not right now. Maybe I should put it in the jar actually. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, I've taken the executive decision that, first one that I pulled out, I'm going to put it in, so this is my used ones that I will use again, but I just don't want to use them now. So I'm going to put that in there, because I do want to use it again. This is really for the ones that I'm never going to use, because they just don't fit my reading, and we're being kind to ourselves this year. Okay, so, prompt number 1. This one is, hoppa. It says, read a book that has a skyline on the cover. Oh, Oh, does this count? Does this count? Does this count? Oh no. Oh no. I'm just faffing with the lid now. Does this count as a skyline? Does this count? Does this one count as a skyline? Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to put this one on, because I would say that's more of a skyline than this one. Because Jason, all his glory, is like right in front of it. So what I'm going to do, controversially, I'm going to put City of Ashes down for that prompt. And it's fine because I will be reading City of Bones anyway. So it shouldn't cause me any issues, she says confidently. So we are trying to, I really do need this on, like, the other one I was thinking of would have been this one, which is Count Your Lucky Stars, which I do need to read, but I need to get these books on my TBR. Like, I need to get these on my TBR, so I'm using this first. Okay, prompt number 2. Let's get a good one. There's no room on my desk. I need to read on my desk. Here we go. So it says, read a book with an occupation on the title. Occupation on the title. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I have one book that fits that prompt. One book that fits that prompt. So it seems like I am finally getting to this book. It is one I picked up in a charity shop in Aberdeen, as I am wont to do when I'm with Tori. And that is Pirates by AZebraReads. I have read AZebraReads before, I think. No, that wasn't. Who did? AZebraReads wrote the... Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but I really, really like it. Witch Child. No. Yes, Witch Child and Sorceress. So Pirates follows pirates in the Caribbean, I believe. So it's 2 girls, 2 young women, who decide to become pirates. I know at the time, that I knew what this was about, but I have since forgotten, so I'm not sure if I like this or not, but we're going to give it a try. I know I liked her previous books, but they were based on true events. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to read this. And yeah, that's quite a funny... That's quite funny, because obviously Pirates is actually like a title of a job. That's a good prompt. I like this prompt. Righty, let's get number 3. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. What do you get? Look at this one. That one right there. This one. Oh, that's 2. There we go. Now, oh, where's the opening? Read a special edition book. I don't have any special edition books. I do not have any special edition books on my TBR. Okay, this will be, I'm voting for this to be another no, but not a never. It's going in the used prompt jar, but I'm not using it this month. Okay, so what we're at, prompt number 3 still. And we're doing great, guys. We're doing fabulous. What does that say? That's upside down, isn't it? Read a book by an author from a different country. That's nice and easy. That's nice and easy. How should I do this? Because I could get City of Bones on my... I could just get City of Bones on my TBR. Would that be easier? I think all of the... There are two authors on this, maybe 3 authors on this list on my TBR that are actually from the UK. So maybe I just go with City of Bones and make it easy on myself. Amazing, look at that. 3 prompts, all sorted. I've only got 3 more books to get on that I wanted to get on out of my... No, 4, I was wrong. I need to move one of those things that I've written because I've written it wrong. Come on. Here we are. Is that upside down? Yep, it's upside down. Read an Own Voices book. I'm going to pick the Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton. This is where I was confused about, like, so this is a black author writing about black characters, which is assuming Own Voices. They don't need to have the same book. That's just stupid. I'm just being stupid right now, aren't I? Right, this one's going to be The Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton. I'm having one of those days where I think I probably should have, my internet died apparently. I should have at least opened my Red Bull before I started this, because that was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Well, no, definitely not, but one of them. Okie dokie, number 5. Let's go, let's go. What's this? Get off. There we go. It's always upside down. I don't know how I do that. Read a standalone. Well, that set of glasses out for that one. I'm assuming this will include like, well, yeah, I'm going to say, because it's my game, it's my rules. I'm going to say this includes interconnected standalones. Like, interconnected standalones are also not that. I can't make English. Basically, the whole book needs to be a standalone, not part of a companion series or anything like that. Standalone only. I think these are my only options. I've not looked at my Kindle yet, because I do want to get my physical TBR read. I think these are my only options. We've got Beasts of a Little Land, The Life Impossible, Kill Lady Lovers, At First Sight, and Some of Broken Rules. I see, my brain has seen, I think my brain is thinking a different cover of this is a companion, but I think this is a standalone. I don't know about this one. This one I'm pretty sure is a standalone, although I think they all might be set in the same world, but they don't intersect, I don't think. A Life Impossible, again, I think is a standalone, and Beasts of Little Land I know is a standalone. I do want to get Beasts of Little Land on my TBR, so do I take this chance to get it on, or do I hope that there'll be another, they're just falling, it's fine. Do I hope there'll be another chance? Do I want this on my TBR? That's the thing, because it is a very long, dense book, and I would have a lot of pages on my TBR so far. Do you know what? It's less than 400, I'm just dropping stuff. It's less than 400 pages, so I'm going to put Beasts of Little Land on my TBR for that prompt. I think this is, honestly, this is a great idea for this month, because I'm coming off of, like, reading The Women last month, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed having the historical fiction break from other things, so I think I'll really enjoy this. Okay, book number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, book number 6. Let's go. I'll get this one that's right against the... It was stuck. It was like a longer prompt, so what's it going to say? Can we focus? Maybe? It says, read a book that you gave 5 stars to and want to read. Oh my goodness. Read a book that you give 5 stars to and want to reread. I don't know if I gave City of Glass 5 stars or not. I can't remember. I don't know if I gave anything I'm due to reread. Because I've got the next Sookie Stackhouse book I want to reread. And then I would also like to reread The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver, because I'm rereading that series. I don't know. I'll go check what I gave this. Okay, apparently I did give this 5 stars in 2016. Oh, that's the last time I read this book. It was 2016. That's 10 years ago. Okay. That explains why I can't remember a lot of things. So apparently I gave this a 5 star 10 years ago. I really want to reread it because I want to get to The Last King of Fairy. Look how shiny that is. Yeah, okay, so we're putting City of Glass on the TBR. Amazing, that's everything I need so far. Physically. That's not everything I need. Frankly, this prompt was perfect for this month's rereads. Okay, so we have 3 more that I want to get on my TBR from, like, that I've already noted point of view. So maybe let's try and get them on the TBR. What shall we go for? What's this? Oh, let me just, I almost dropped the box trying to catch that there. It's upside down. Why are they always upside down? Read a book with vampires. No! Can I change my mind on a prompt? City of Glass would be perfect for that one. I hate myself right now. I hate myself. Do I switch around a prompt? Do I switch around prompts? It's my game. Do I want to switch around prompts? Okay, let's add another book to my TBR that wasn't meant to get added to my TBR, but it kind of was. So I'm going to add Altogether Dead for this prompt, read a book with vampires, because I am rereading my Sookie Stackhouse books. I just forgot to add it to my list of things I wanted to reread this month. Is this TBR going to be too big? It's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, right? This is the point in the video where I come to the realisation that I forgot to tell you what the book's about. It's fine. Well, it's fine. We'll go back over it in a minute. Okay, why are these videos always a hot mess? Just why? Okay, here we go. Nope, that's 2. Here we are. We are going with an upside down prompt again. Don't know how I always manage that. It's upside down. Read a book you have owned for over a year. Okay, I actually have this on here. So I can do anything from 2024 and 2023. Anything you own for over a year. So anything that I got at the start of 2025 as well could work. Good thing I keep spreadsheets of every year. Okay, apparently everything I have on my TBR is from, or the ones from 2025 are from after, where's the first unread one? August. So yeah, it'll have to be a 2024, 2023 book. Where's my list? There we go. I could put Count Your Lucky Stars on there. Okay, here are the books that I have available to me that I bought previous to 2025 that I have not read yet. Now the Shadow Key I keep putting on TBRs and not being able to get to it just because I'm not in the mood, because it's like a gothic story. Just for the summer, I will not be reading until I've read the other two books, both of which I have on my Kindle. So our options are At First Sight by Olivia Dade, Count Your Lucky Stars by Alexandra Bellefleur, which does finish the series, Mrs. Graham's War by AZebraReads, which I don't know if I want to read two books by the same author in the same month, if that sounds... I know I'm reading all the Cassie Clares, but that's not that's a continuous series. These are two different books. And then The Son of Broken Rules by Kale Walther, which again I had on other TBRs and I just haven't gotten to. This one I'm not sure of because some of it just hits a little bit close to home. Do I just put it on the TBR anyway and then I can decide if I want to? It's, do you know what? I think I am actually going to put this on the TBR. So, Summer of Broken Rules by Kale Walther is going to be my read a book you've owned for over a year choice. Do you know what? I've actually been reading a lot better on this, like doing this than I have just using my own books, which makes no sense because it's the same books. It's the same books. Okay, I've still got 3 to get on from pre-orders and stuff, so let's go. Let's go. Give me something good. Give me something good. Come on. Why were they upside down? Read a book that has day in the title or on the cover. Well, none of those work for... none of those work for it. Do I even have anything like that on here? What does that even... what does it mean on the cover? Like it's daytime on the cover? I don't have anything with date in the title. Okay, this is going in the no pile and the no pile. The no pile. Into purgatory you go. Right, let's go. Let's try this again. That one. Let us try that again. I'm being so brutal with these prompts, by the way. Can I just say? What have we got now? Read a book with a white cover. White cover. Right, so... Unbound is pink. Embrace is yellow. And the name game, I believe, is blue. By the way, I will never... There it is. I will never forgive Beth O'Leary for calling her book that, because if you've seen... I'm going to have to write Beth O'Leary in here. If you've seen American Horror Story Asylum, when one of them has been... I don't know if she's been medicated or lobotomized, and she has the song called The Name Game stuck in her head. And that's all that gets stuck in my head when I say the title of this book. Okay, so it is a blue sunset-y type cover. Right. White cover. I don't think I have a white cover. I think we're Scunner. I think we are Scunner. The closest thing I have, I think, to a white type... Okay, we don't have a white cover, so... Oh, right. I'll put that in the maybe. In the I'll use it again pile. Dish. Cup. Right, there we go. I have to hold this up so high. My arms are sore, guys. My arms are sore. Here we go. It's to show you, the funny thing is, it's to show you that I'm not cheating, but it's my game. I can cheat if I want to, and I'm not cheating. But it doesn't really matter. That doesn't bode well. Here we go. It's upside down again. Why? Read a book with a purple come on. Are you serious? That's not like an orange cover. The only book I have that has a purple cover is this. Maybe just maybe next the... I don't want to read this though. That's the only one I've got. Actually, that's a lie. No, that's more of a pink. Right, no, we're not doing colour prompts this month. We're not doing colour prompts. Watch me pull out a colour prompt. How many prompts until Andy gets what she wants? There's the thing, it's my TBR. I want to be able to read it. Is this upside down again? Yes. Read a book written by someone under 30. I don't know authors. I know nothing about authors. There's a certain irony in what's about to happen. This is the purple cover, and the author's under 30. Do I take back my I don't have a purple cover thing and use this and then use a different one for under 30, or... Okay, yeah. I'll use this for purple I've lost... No, it's fine. It's fine because I don't need it there. Right, I'll use this for purple cover, Kilted Lovers by Megan Clausen. I tell you, some of these prompts are killing me. Now, does this mean they were under 30 when they wrote it, or they're under 30 now? Because those are two different things. Okay, apparently everybody's cagey about their age, so this is going to go in the no for no camp. This is book 10, and I still need to get 3 books at least on my TBR. I mean, should I just keep going until I get them? That might be a bad idea. This won't focus. There you go. Read any book that you think will help your mood right now. Thank you. And that'll be... I'm going to go Unbound by Peyton Corinne, because I love her books. I love her books, and I've been looking so forward to this. It also helps my mood that I'm getting a book I need to get on my TBR onto my TBR. Oh, right. That is 10 prompts and 10 books. And 1 poor soldier. I've got 2 more books, Embrace and The Name Game, to try and get onto my TBR. I'm going to try and fit them into prompts. If this goes wrong, I might just change my mind about it. Right. We've pulled out 2 prompts, so we'll go with these 2 prompts. Upside down? Yes, upside down. Read a book with a prologue. I don't know if they're going to have prologues, so I'm just going to shove that back in there. Am I cheating? I don't care. What's that say? Read a book that has a movie or TV. No. That again would be great for Shadowhunters. We're just shoving this back in here. Why did I do this to myself? I could just add them to my TBR and say, we're done with the prompts, guys. I'm really just trying to shoehorn in 2 books I'm already going to be reading. What does it say? Read a book with a parent-child relationship. Okay, guys, I think we're just going to give up. If this one doesn't give me it, then read a book with a 2-word title. Okay, right. Well, that was a nice experiment. I've lost the lid. Ah, there it is. So that I'm just gonna read Embracing the Name Game anyway. So I think I will stop chancing my luck there. Okay, since I didn't manage to tell you what all the books were about, I'm just going to quickly go over what I got on my TBR. I'm not going to read the prompts again. I'm just going to go over the books on my TBR. So we have City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass. First 3 books in the Shadowhunter Chronicles. These follow Clary, who is a normal girl in a normal world, as far as she knows, until she goes to a club one night, an underage club, like it's for people who are not, because she's like 16 or 17 or something like that. And she witnesses 3 teenagers about her age killing a random guy, but nobody else seems to have seen what's happened. And so she discovers the world of the Shadowhunters, and maybe she's not as normal as she thought she was. This is a well-known series by now. If you've not read the books, you'll have seen the movies or seen the TV show, or at least seen people talking about it. So yeah, this is the first 3 books in that series. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I want to say 5, maybe 6 series, all broken up into different. So there's like 6 books in this, and then 3 in the next, 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 and there's another one coming out. And then there's anthologies that go with it. I need to get these books read. There's like 20 plus books. It's ridiculous. Next up is the Kiss Countdown by Etty Easton, and this is about our main character, Amory, and she is down on her luck at the moment. She is jobless, she has just been dumped, and she's about to be evicted when she's in a coffee shop and her ex walks in with his new girlfriend. Loser. And so she grabs the nearest guy she finds and is like, pretend to be my boyfriend. And so he agrees, and it turns out he's actually an astronaut, and I feel like this will end up as something more. This is giving the same sort of idea as, what's it called? Becca's gonna be screaming at the screen right now. The Ali Hazelwood book. The first one. Love. Oh my god. Love hypothesis. The love hypothesis. Becca, I'm sorry. You're screaming at me right now. I know you are. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so this idea of like somebody walks in and you go, oh, I'm dating this guy. Yeah. Next up is Beast of Little Land by Juki Kim. This is a epic kind of generational story about Korean independence and the wars that Korea was involved in. So we go from 1917, Korea under Japanese occupation, and then later on I see one of the other ones is like in the 60s. So we jump from different points of Korea's history, which will be really interesting because I know nothing about Korea's history. Not really, anyway. Next is All Together Dead by Charlene Harris. This is the next book in the Sookie Stackhouse Southern Vampire Mysteries True Blood novels that I have to read. This is about Sookie Stackhouse, who is again a normal girl in a normal world, except vampires have just come out of the coffin and Sookie is in fact a telepath. By this point we are like halfway through the series. There's like several books in this series. I think this is book 7 or 8. 7. This is book 7, so we've been on a journey. Next is The Summer of Broken Rules by Kale Walther. This is about a woman whose name is Meredith, and she lost her sister Claire 18 months ago, and she decides this summer to go on a holiday with her family, like her family big holiday that they do every year, to sort of honour her sister. And I think she ends up meeting someone, and she tries to, with this guy, win the game in honour of her sister. Obviously, I'm assuming they fell in love? I don't know. And Kilted Lovers is the last physical book I have to read, and this is by Megan Clausen. This is about Lady Alice Walpole and Fraser Bell, and he is the piper to the Sovereign at Balmoral, and she is a lady who is in trouble, and so gets sent to Balmoral to get some help to clean up her act, and I'm assuming they meet and end up falling in love. The last 3 books I have are either pre-orders or ebooks. So Unbound by Peyton Corinne is our next story in this series. So Unsteady and Unloved were the first 2. Unbound is the next one, and that follows Bennett and what's the girl's name? Paloma, who we have met in previous books, and I'm very excited because Bennett is autistic and has a service dog, and Paloma is his, like, he absolutely loves her, but she is a wreck of a human, and has a lot of problems that they have to sort of help each other with. Next is Embrace by Balcabra. That is, again, we're talking about the 4th in this series, and I am not entirely sure who we're following. This is one of those auto-buy things where I don't actually know what the book is about, so my apologies. And lastly, The Name Game. Again, I buy what Beth O'Leary puts out, and so this is the newest one from Beth O'Leary that I will be reading, and I'm very, very excited. But unfortunately, I didn't really look at what it was what it was about, so I will explain that in vlogs and stuff when I get around to reading it. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to let me know what you were here, if you leave me some kind of Scottish emoji for Kilted Lovers, if you want a Scotland flag, I don't know if there's a thistle, anything that reminds you of Scotland in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!